Hey everybody, Neil here from Post to Post. Hope you guys are having a great day. But I think some people are having a great day, maybe specifically fans from the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Detroit Red Wings, because their Stadium Series jerseys just got released today. I'll be completely honest, I kind of forgot about this game, and I kind of forgot that we were going to get two new jerseys in the NHL pretty soon. That day is today. We're going to take a look at them. I'm going to react to, I guess I've already technically seen them, but I'll give you my thoughts, I guess, and my first reactions when I first saw them, and we'll go from there. Now, I have a bunch of images ready to go of the jerseys. However, there are not Detroit jerseys available, or photos of Detroit jerseys available on any team store, so I don't have any of those, just whatever was released from the media release today, just so you guys are aware as I'm filming this. I'm sure later today, maybe tomorrow, some more images will be popping up. But let's get into the ones I do have, and let's talk about these jerseys. So I'm going to go through these images at the same, I guess, order that I saw them online. So this was the first one that I saw, just a combination of four images here. We've got top left Columbus, top right Detroit, kind of front on, and then some detail shots down below on bottom left and bottom right. Now, the Columbus one on the top left, from this specific angle, I thought, okay, that is actually looking pretty good. I like the dark blue, like that the red really kind of pops on that dark blue, and there's something interesting going on the arm. I saw what was maybe some metal fleck texture, like Vegas does, like LA does, and some other teams have started to do as well. And then the Detroit one on the right, I was a little confused because on the helmet, I'm seeing Stadium Series. But on the jersey, I'm seeing more Winter Classic, I guess. It's a script type font for a main primary logo, which isn't really Stadium Series. Stadium Series is about taking risks and being bold from a creative standpoint, and Winter Classic is more about being a little bit more refined, classic, historic. That's not what that is, in my opinion, at least from what I saw right there. And then bottom left, we saw a side of the helmet, which is pretty interesting. And then the Columbus Blue Jackets patch, CBJ, with two kind of hockey sticks there. And then the star, I really like that shoulder patch. I think that's very good, actually. Then here's the next image I saw, which was a front-on of the Detroit Red Wings. Now, at this point, I pretty much concentrated on only looking at Detroit stuff, so I went to the Detroit socials. I went on all the media releases, and I only focused on Detroit. So that's why we're going to look at Detroit first, and then kind of look at Columbus next. So my first impressions of seeing this entire uniform is confliction. The same impression I got from that little teaser image. I see Stadium Series, I see Winter Classic, I see regular hockey jersey in here as well. Overall, I would say that I'm mostly disappointed in this uniform, maybe specifically the jersey, but there are absolutely aspects that I love. So I want to completely remain objective and not just say it's trash or anything like that. It's not trash, but I think it could have been better for a Stadium Series specifically. Let's talk top to bottom. The helmet. I like the wings on the side we saw from the images earlier. That's very Stadium Series. That's very bold design-wise. So yeah, bring that on. That's expected for a Stadium Series. But the line that goes through here, and we're going to talk about the line later on, okay? Because I'm going to read some statements, press release from the teams and why some design decisions were made, and then I have something to show you. Okay, and then coming down to the shoulders, we've got the typical Stadium Series patch on there, expected. But what I love about this jersey, and I think is amazing, that the Red Wings actually put an opposing shoulder patch on the shoulder. The Detroit Red Wings are the team that uses the least amount of shoulder patches in their entire history. So to see one on there is actually pretty rare. It never happened in the Adidas years, I don't think, other than like maybe, I think someone passed away and they honored him with a shoulder patches for like a couple of games or something. But an official jersey patch, I can't remember. The last time would have been in Reebok years, 2017. So that's really cool to see on there. I love that decision. The numbers on the arms look okay. The striping is pretty generic on the arms. Like that's regular jersey or Winter Classic style striping. So maybe a little bit of disappointment there. But my primary disappointment is the logo. That is Winter Classic. That's regular jersey. That's not Stadium Series. If you want to go Stadium Series, if you want to design a jersey for the Stadium Series, you have to take risk. That's kind of what it's all about. That's the trend that has existed for a while. So a little disappointed there. The pants down below say Hockey Town. I like that. That's pretty cool. Socks match the jersey striping, which is great. Next image I saw was kind of a face-on. And at this point, I kind of started noticing some details of the jersey, specifically in the striping right here. It looks like almost like the rubberized texture that we see in a couple of the jerseys. For example, the Ottawa Senators 100 Classic jersey had years in the arms, I think it was, and those little years were rubberized. Same texture that you sometimes feel in the back back of the inside of the neck of some teams that they have something written. So that was kind of cool to see on there. It doesn't really come across in any of the previous images, but you can really see it there when the light kind of shines off of it, which is nice. That's something I'd like to see in person. Maybe that would bring the Stadium Series aspect to the jersey, but from like visually, it's a little bit lackluster and a little hard to see. But otherwise, let's continue on to the next image, and this is the back of the jersey. Some people are going to hate this, some people are going to love this. I'm a little bit on the fence with this one. You've got the colored name bar at an angle. I know some people love that. I don't disagree. It's never really been a strong opinion for me either way, so I'm okay with that. And I did notice some perforations in the numbers, which was interesting. And then on the left-hand side, you can really see the light shine off those kind of rubberized extra little stripes in there. The next image I have is just a front on. This is, you get the front of the jersey. You can see the logo from left to right, from top to bottom. No one scrunching over, no one from the side. This is a face-on image, so yeah, it looks okay, I guess. The next one, this is Columbus. We're getting into Columbus now. Here's what I think is maybe the better uniform overall. I loved that the A was outlined in the Ohio State shape, and you've got it outlined in red. So it's not like if that was red, it would be very distracting. But keep it relatively the same blue, a dark blue, but then outline it in red. I think that was a wonderful decision. The numbers look good. Both patches look good. The arms, you've got that stripe kind of coming up and tapering off, and there is the metal fleck texture in that silver, that gray. Canada logo in the front, a great decision. The pants look pretty good as well. Let's move on to the next one. This is really a better shot of the logo and then the A, and it's got a toucan on there as well. So there is some other merch that's available, not just the jersey, some other merch. We'll talk about that later as well. But moving on to the back of the jersey, there is no different colorized holder. You've just got the name on there. There is that kind of holder, but it is the same color as the jersey, so you don't really notice it. I think that looks better than the Detroit one, but I'm not totally against the Detroit one either. And then this next image is basically just a logo and some lighting here in front of the jersey, and I want to go on to the next image because that's a better look at the logo and then the C. This is, I think, a great logo to put on the front of a jersey, especially for a Stadium Series. It's a little bit classic, but still it's pretty cool. The C looks good on there. It looks awesome. And then the next image I have here is the shoulder patch. I really like that shoulder patch a lot. I think that fits very nicely. Now I want to move on to the site and the images that are on the Columbus Blue Jackets team store, because the jerseys are available for pre-order. And it's not just the regular Fanatics one. There's actually Authentic available as well. We'll talk about pricing in a little bit. But here's the picture of the Authentic. So you can see the neck is a little bit different there. You can really tell the metal fleck texture in the striping. And I guess it's at this point that this is pretty much the best view of the jersey that we've had, the best lighting. I think this is very entry-level Stadium Series. I don't know what other way to put it. It's a fine jersey. Not my favorite Columbus Blue Jackets jersey. Not my favorite Stadium Series jersey. You got some angled striping there, which it looks to be like an upside-down chevron kind of shape, which is okay. I think that confidently I can say that we've seen way better concepts over the last 2 years from the design community than this. It's fine. It's just I think they could have done a lot more. I'd likely give it like a 7 out of 10. Here's the back. The back is the back. There's nothing on this one, but this is the authentic version of the back. And then this next image, which is a rendered image, is just a regular jersey, so cheaper, but not cheap. So you can see the logo on there as well. Like I said, this is a rendered image, so it's not exactly taken of the actual jersey. Here's the back. So yeah, you've seen basically everything. Let's get on to the price. So the regular version, just a regular Fanatics, is $269.99 US, which is, let me look this up into Canadian monies. That's $388.24 in Canadian Monopoly money. So that is an extremely expensive jersey to buy. I can't even imagine paying. I can't imagine. Like, it's nothing against the jersey. I wouldn't pay that for really anything. I don't think at the moment. It's very nice, but that's $388 Canadian is a lot of money. So at least I think that's stitched, by the way. I think you can insert your name and stuff here. I don't know if that price increases. I don't think so. And then the next image I have, let me bring this one up. This is the Authentic Pro version of the jersey. It is $489.99 American. That is $489.99 is $704.31 Canadian. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't care who's making the jersey. No jersey, authentic or not, should be worth that much money. I just don't see. I think that's a complete ripoff to the fan. I don't think that is a fair value for that. So I'm going to say thumbs down to that price. But at least it's available. At least they're making it available. If you got that money and you want to pay, more power to you. Get her done. But that price is not for me. But it's really cool that it's available, honestly. Now, also on the Columbus Blue Jackets site, and I wanted to point this out, it's not jersey stuff, it's actual other merch stuff. We've got some hats here, some shirts down below. I took 2 screenshots, mainly just of the hats, because that's the next most thing I'm interested in is the hat other than the jersey. So you got 3 hats here, and then on the next image I have is another hat, but there are magnets and stickers and lanyards and toques and all kinds of stuff on there. So I definitely recommend going to check it out. The Detroit one doesn't exist. I don't think Detroit has an online team store. If they do, I can't find it, and I can't find any images or merch from Detroit yet. Maybe it's out there, not sure. Additionally, neither of these jerseys are on the Fanatics site, although the Fanatics press release, or the NHL press release, points to the Fanatics site saying you can pre-order the jerseys, but they're not there. So clearly a miscommunication between Fanatics and the NHL, which is very unfortunate, but I'll keep my eye out on the Fanatics site, and let's keep going. Okay, now I want to actually read about the decisions behind some of the designs, and maybe I could have led with that in this video, but I'm going through the process of how I did it when I saw this release. I looked at the images first, and then I read the stuff. So let's read it, and let's learn some stuff. Starting today, 2025 NHL Stadium Series jerseys will be available for pre-order exclusively at the Blue Jackets and Red Wings team store locations. In addition, Blue Jackets fans can pre-order their jersey via the team's official online store. That basically confirms that you can't get the Detroit one unless you go in person. That's at least how I interpret that, because I can't find the team store either. The Blue Jackets uniform pays tribute to the rich history of Ohio and Columbus. The design draws inspiration from the uniforms worn by the Union Army, with the jersey featuring several military-like details, including a chevron sleeve stripe denoting the rank insignia of the era. Okay. Shoulder featuring CBJ, marks surrounding 2 crossed hockey sticks, a nod to the unit designation pins worn on the front of soldiers' slouch caps. That's pretty cool. I like that. Love that that's on there. A front crest featuring the cannon, derived from the Blue Jackets alternate logo and a key element of Columbus Blue Jackets home games, colored with new metallic silver and red accents. So yeah, they have the cannon in the arena. It's I would love to go there. Okay, it's an arena I've not been to. I would love to go and see the cannon. So I'm a big cannon fan, I'll tell you that. Okay, and then they go on to say about the Red Wings. The Red Wings uniform celebrates world-renowned automotive industry and hockey culture of Detroit. The design incorporates several auto-inspired elements, including a front crest with a bold new custom Detroit script wordmark inspired by automotive insignias. Okay. Laser perforated details in the wordmark and back numbers, visually consistent with a car's upholstered leather interior. Give me a break. No. Okay. This is not innovative. This isn't a callback to leather upholstery in vehicles. Dallas has done this on a jersey in the Adidas years. Edmonton has done this in a jersey in the Adidas years. They did it in all-star jerseys, I think, one year. This is just a feature that Adidas or Fanatics can do, and I think boldly that they're playing it off as if this was a intentional thing to do, to call out the history or a nod to the car's upholstery because it's Motor City. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, we've seen holes in numbers and lettering for at least 6 or 7 years now in hockey jerseys. If it existed in the Reebok years, I don't remember that, but anyway. Moving on. Debossed speed stripes on the sleeve and socks, reminiscent of racing car aesthetics. I don't know if they're talking about the racing and the stripes in general, or if the speed and racing stripes are like the rubber kind of texture that we saw on there. If they're referring to the rubber, and they mentioned the socks, so is that on the socks as well? I wouldn't assume so, but I don't know. A helmet design that features a racing stripe and oversized wing wheel on each side of the player helmet with metallic fake finish inspired by automotive paint. Okay, that's fine, but you want to know what I see? This, yeah, I like Lego. It is an X-Wing helmet, essentially. It's not red on the side, it's white. Okay, I know that. But here, I like Star Wars, and the first thing I thought of when I saw that helmet was this, an X-Wing helmet. So maybe a bad comparison, but that's how my brain works, and that's what I saw. I don't see racing stripe, whatever. I see X-Wing helmet. And then one final thing here, it says Detroit uniforms also include special touches to the team's history, including a hem loop label featuring the honorary team mascot, the pants containing the word mark, the popular Hockeytown hometown slogan. The primary logo of the Red Wings is placed on the left shoulder of the uniform. Both uniforms include the 2025 NHL Stadium Series designation on the inside back hem as a commemorative touch to this marquee matchup. The Stadium Series event crest is affixed to the right shoulder location. Cool, they have it in the inside of the neck. Shoulder patch on there was expected. Hockeytown on the pants is fine. And yeah, that's, it is what it is. It's fine. I would say overall, I'm mostly disappointed in the Detroit one. I'm slightly disappointed in the Columbus one. I don't think either are bad. Like as uniforms and jerseys individually, I don't think they're bad. So that is a plus up from some of the Stadium Series jerseys we've had in the past and Winter Classic, honestly. Nothing wrong with the jerseys. They just weren't what I was expecting. I think there's a missed opportunity for both teams, and we've seen concepts in the last 2 years from designers in the community which are better than both. So I don't know how anyone else feels. I did not read any comments as I'm filming this. I saw it, I finished some work, jumped into this video to film it, and that's it. I have not discussed this with friends, don't know how people feel, so I'm really going into this blind with kind of my opinion, so I have no idea how you feel at home, whether you agree or disagree. Either is completely fine. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. And let me know what you think about these jerseys, and let me know how you feel about my opinions. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Trying to upload more content on the channel recently, so you may have noticed that in the past couple of week and a half or 2 weeks or so. Hoping to continue that trend for the rest of the month for sure, and hopefully beyond. But hope you're having a great day. And then if you're new to the channel and you want to see more hockey conversations like this, especially jersey-related conversations, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. We'd love to have you on board. And otherwise, we'll talk to you very soon in another video. Adios.